I'm Leslie Foster. So tonight we know 5 people are dead, including 2 children, and 44 others are injured. Virginia State Police say this bus heading from New York City to North Carolina slammed into several vehicles around 2:30 this morning. Those vehicles had slowed down for a work zone. And we're getting some new pictures that show you the scope of the damage. Look at that. We're told 4 of the victims were family members all in one car. A 45-year-old man, a 44-year-old woman, a 13-year-old girl, and a 7-year-old boy, all from Massachusetts. The 5th victim, a 25-year-old woman, was in a different car. State police say charges are pending against the bus driver, and WUSA 9 was first on the scene this morning, and we are still there tonight. Our Sarah Robinson joins us now live in Stafford. Sarah, you spoke with some passengers who were just stunned and shell-shocked by all of the events that happened this morning.
Leslie, they really were. They are terrified still at what happened. It's really been hard for them to understand and wrap their heads around what they experienced. The bus was behind me all day today here in this tow yard, but they have since moved it out of view. But I can tell you that the windshield is completely gone. And in fact, some of the passengers that I was speaking to, they were still actively picking glass from their clothing. They tell me that they just feel grateful to have made it out.
I just want to get home. I'm just so happy that I'm alive that I just want to make it home.
Passenger Wayne Tobin hopped on this bus in New York at 9 last night. He was making an important trip to North Carolina.
But I was going to visit my mother. Well, my mother's funeral is tomorrow. Yeah, so I was pretty much going for the funeral. I was supposed to have been down there by now,
But he never made it there because this happened.
He's the main accident involving the bus.
The bus Tobin was riding crashed into 6 vehicles, killing 5 people. According to police, 4 of the victims, a 45-year-old man, a 44-year-old woman, a 13-year-old girl, and a 7-year-old boy from Greenfield, Massachusetts, were in an Acura that caught fire after the crash. A 5th victim, a 25-year-old woman from Worcester, Massachusetts, was riding in a Chevrolet Suburban, also struck by the bus. In all, about 44 people were taken to area hospitals, including 3 with critical injuries. Tobin was among those hurt in the crash.
my shoulder has been, it's hurt. It's like it might be dislocated.
According to law enforcement, traffic southbound on I-95 had slowed approaching a construction zone. Investigators say the bus did not, crashing into the vehicles in front of it.
Right now we've got 6 total patients.
It was horrible. It was just like blood everywhere. It was people like holding their heads were bleeding, they holding their shoulders. They couldn't, they still waking up trying to figure out what's going on.
I was terrified.
Another passenger, Judy, says she woke up to chaos.
Screaming on the bus, glass flying everywhere, the bus turning over, a guy breaking the glass to get us all out.
As passengers made their way out of the bus, they quickly realized the crash was far worse than they first thought.
We smelled smoke.
Vehicles on fire.
Firefighters say multiple vehicles were burning when crews arrived, and several people had to be extricated. One victim was flown to the hospital.
Our crews did an incredible job today. This is something that we train for. We don't see these regularly.
For passengers we spoke to on the bus, there is gratitude amid the trauma.
Chaotic. We were all trying to pull each other together, make sure we was all right.
Now, in just the past 2 hours, Virginia State Police have identified the driver of that bus as 48-year-old Jing Dong from Staten Island, New York. We are told that he was taken into surgery. He has now been released from surgery and is being detained with charges pending. I also learned in about the last hour that the NTSB will be leading the investigation on this. They are expected to give more updates tomorrow, so we'll be sure to update you. Reporting live in Stafford tonight, I'm Sarah Robinson, WUSA 9.
Yeah, just a horrific morning there. We can only hope there's some lessons for the rest of us moving forward. All right, we also dug into this bus company's background. We're looking for any prior safety violations or crashes. And here's what we found. Records show one of the company's drivers caused a crash on I-85 in Lexington, North Carolina 2 years ago. That driver allegedly failed to slow down and hit a traffic control vehicle. That vehicle was helping with a lane closure. In that instance, 9 people were injured, and the company received a satisfactory safety rating from the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration last month.